Hey guys, so I'm going to do a reading on Sabrina Carpenter quickly, the energy around her, Taylor Swift. So I laughed straight away because I heard taking her crown, but let's just see what that's about first of all. Taking her crown, Taylor almost stepping aside, like it's a younger generation coming in with Sabrina, obviously, okay? I just feel like I said, Sabrina, I'm going to say it, Sabrina taking her crown. This could be because Taylor, like I said, starts to have a life with Kelsey, Travis, and does her own thing there, maybe settles down more, takes some time out. And Sabrina would take her crown, almost like take over, like the crown being passed to her. That's what I'm getting, Taylor passing her the crown. First of all, let's just see quickly. How does Taylor actually feel about Sabrina? I know nothing about them at all. I know nothing about them. I mean, obviously they're on tour together, so they're friendly, aren't they? Obviously. Let's just see. How does Taylor feel about Sabrina? At the moment, I will be honest, before I pull any cards, I'm getting like Taylor is the mentor, Sabrina is the child. There's not that much age difference between them, I don't think. I'm not sure. You guys have to let me know. Maybe there's like, okay, you guys let me know. Taylor's definitely the mentor. I do feel it will be hard for Taylor to step back and see Sabrina. I'm hearing surpass her. Now, I don't know how anyone can surpass Taylor right now because, I mean, when they think she releases, it's God, the amount of awards she's won. Even on her songs, the views she gets in seconds is insane whenever she releases anything. I'm a keen eye on her. It's almost like watching her progress. And I keep hearing take her crown. I'm going to say what I'm going to say. I keep hearing take her crown. It makes sense as somebody disappears in the spotlight for a while that somebody else will take over and take that spot. But let's just see. Taylor would be a mentor, but I still feel her watching her. Kind of dubious energy. Watching. Sorry. Watching what's going on as she steps back for sure. This is sadness and grief. So if Taylor does step back for a while out of the limelight to do her own thing, family, kids, whatever, marriage, whatever she does, if she does decide to, it's almost like right now she realises that she might need some time out. I mean, she's on tour for God's sake. She must be knackered. It's non-stop for her. It's almost like she feels if she does take time out now, she'll be on the back burner. It's a sense of grief, like wanting to take time out, but at the same time looking at Sabrina up and coming and realising, I keep hearing for Taylor, her time is now. And not to postpone it, not to postpone. She doesn't want to postpone anything when it comes to her career right now. And I keep seeing Sabrina coming up here. I mean, the Eight of Cups is the energy of wanting time out, wanting to walk away, wanting to have a breather, wanting to step back. This is Taylor's energy coming in here, but also grief about if she did that. Also grief if she did that. That's the love part of her relationship, because for me, Travis usually comes up as the Pentacles energy, which is very down to earth, grounded, earthy. Romance here coming in. Career, what's going to happen to her career there? The Death card with Taylor's career. I'm not saying she's going to end her career, guys. I just feel she's going to take a step back and Sabrina is going to start to be up and coming and pass the crown over, but still be dubious about doing it. I mean, it's very hard to see somebody start to take over where you've left off, and fill that gap. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. So she's coming through as a kind of mother mentor figure, but she's still going to find it incredibly difficult if Sabrina does step in. I'm hearing step into her shoes. I'm hearing step into her shoes. Now, let's see what's going ahead with Sabrina in the months ahead quickly. We'll do Barry in a second, but let's just see. Sabrina, career. Gold mine. Sitting on a gold mine, though. Sitting on a gold mine. Now, I know she just released a single, Please, 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 and it got crazy amount of views, and I really like that song, by the way. But sitting on a gold mine, so this is something she hasn't released yet that could take off even more. Sitting on a gold mine for me means it hasn't been released properly yet, something that she's got, which could just storm the charts, I'm hearing. Storm the charts. What's going for her? Overall, I'm getting very good energy for her. We're getting so many cards here to do with stability and balance and stable. We have a lot of celebrations here with this Three of Cups. To me, this is usually the girls' night out card, having a party card, boys' night out, whatever you want to say, okay? But ultimately, with this, I'm seeing an events and awards. I never see this card like this ever, but with me, when this is coming up now, I'm seeing this being trophies handed to her, awards being handed to her, okay? Now, we do have some issues with her finances, as in not the money, but trying to manage it and invest it. I feel this is so random, this is coming out now, okay? There could be somebody at a later date she tries to sue that mismanages her money, or something to do with property she buys and somebody wasn't really putting all her money into the properties. So there does look like there's a bit of struggles with money and people investing for her. I think she was a child star, you have to let me know. But ultimately, the Six of Wands energy means success throughout and winning any battles there legally anyway, or whatever happens there with her money. I am wondering now, she's like this child star and she had parents that managed her. Is there anything to do with her? Let me check right now, guys. Sabrina Carpenter. She was actually in Law and Order. This is so random, in 2011. She's been around forever. I thought she was in Disney. My Heart Disney. So yeah, so she's had her parents manage her and other people manage her. And I just feel something about her money not being managed well. And she's going to question it. She's going to come into her own. And I say come into her own financially when it comes to her own money, because this is her energy showing in the months ahead and the rest of the year, which is a very good energy. It's very grounded, it's very stable, it's very solid, it's a very earthy sign. It's managing her own money, her own finances, her own success, okay? Now, I do have, when it comes to the relationship side with Barry currently, the Hermit card does mean her questioning it, how serious it's going to be, and the relationship. So there is some doubt there coming in. There's definitely doubt coming in. With the Moon means hidden feelings, maybe seeing him in a new light. The Death card here, the Ten of Swords, could mean endings. But I also feel the Page of Cups is actually another man coming in for her as well, that's showing interest. And the Devil is temptations and addictions. It doesn't always mean drugs like that. It means that you could be tempted by somebody else. So I feel hot on his heels. I feel there's somebody else that's going to make a bet for her, literally, that's going to make a play for her coming in the future. This is all coming through now. But ultimately, career-wise, it's looking good. It's looking strong. It's looking stable. I'm not getting any addiction cards as in to do with drugs, alcohol, really low moods, anything like that. I'm not getting anything coming in that's complete mayhem. I feel she's actually going to be very in charge of her own life and her own career going forward. And overall, I know nothing about her, but I really like her energy. I really like her energy. There's something about her. I do like her energy. Golden girl, golden child, I'm hearing. The golden child, the golden girl. Now, again, I still feel from Taylor. Taylor was the golden girl, if you want to call it that. It's going to be, I'm hearing the baton, pass the baton on to somebody else. But it's going to be hard to let it go. Nothing wrong with that. It's almost like it could be the same as if you were a top athlete, okay? And then you realised, okay, it's my time's over now. You know, you're in a team and you need to pass the baton on to somebody else that's going to take over. You've had your time. You need to take some time out. It's going to be hard to do. But I still feel it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult. I see Sabrina running. I'm literally seeing, I'm hearing runaway train. She's just going to take off. I think she's going to do very, very well for herself. Now, let's just have a look at Barry quickly. Barry. Let's just see now. Sabrina and Barry relationship. Obviously, that he was in her recent video. He was married. He had a child. And that relationship's obviously over, guys. Okay, I'm just saying that's his background. Great actor. Let's see, how does she feel about him there? She's very much in the loved up stage here, massively. Talking life plans, family. Honestly, that's very much a loved up shit. I'm sorry. Ten of Swords for the future reading. Endings. So the energy right now is very much loved up, romantic, balance, being together, family, healing. He is actually good to be around for her. He's good to be around for her. But there's some energy coming in here where she's going to start to question him. The Chariot, meaning pulled about the connection. And I think this is her, not him. Judgment, maybe some arguments, drama, heartache. Right now we're in this incredible loved up stage with them, but I do feel going forward that it's going to be challenged, and I feel somebody else taking over here, literally. And my doorbell has just gone, so I'm going to have to run down and get this, guys. But overall, I think it's going to be challenging for them, I will be honest.